Welcome back to I'm Not Wearing Sweatpants, and you didn't see that. We got a few upgrades today. We got acne. More like axe me in the face, please Jesus Christ. Folks, I have found something amazing. I would just like to remind people that there are movies that star Snoop Dogg. He's practically a mythical figure. Just yesterday, I saw him in a SodaStream commercial where he talks to a sea turtle.
I'm watching your old music videos. That's education right there. I just saved the planet.
I also recently saw him in a Vivint commercial where he sits next to the guy who got famous for lip syncing on a longboard while drinking cranberry juice. We're in the alternate timeline. To the headphone users that are hearing a soft trickle in the background, it's just the rain. Oh my god, it's so wet. The movie I'm about to show you was made in 1999. It is not available on any major streaming service. I had to order it in the mail and wait for it for like 2 weeks as a used DVD like a goddamn caveman. Then I had to borrow this thing from our local Stegosaurus. I think it's called like a DVD player or some shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Urban Menace. Look at that cover, dude. This movie stars Snoop Dogg, Big Pun, Fat Joe, and Ice-T. An intense action horror film loaded with explosive action, state-of-the-art visual effects, and hardcore rap and hip-hop music by Ice-T. An insane preacher, Snoop Dogg, seeks retribution from the local crime syndicate, headed by Big Pun and Fat Joe. Most of the main actors actually went on to have very successful Hollywood careers. TJ Storm went on to work on Deadpool, Captain America 3, Last of Us. This movie, by the way, absolute best party trick you can pull out. It's only 60 minutes long, not gonna take much of your night. I can't even express to you how many drinking games you can make out of this. This DVD has enhanced DVD features. It even has internet connection to websites. Right out the gate, DVD menu, tracks are fire. What are these sound effects? The movie starts, I kid you not, with Ice-T exploding into the frame with visual effects that look like a drug-induced fever dream.
Sentences like, die, you no good lowlife motherfucker. Die, you piece of shit bastard. Fuck you. Rest in hell, you motherfucker.
Who are you talking to exactly, Ice? After we've been verbally assaulted by Ice-T.
By the way, fuck you.
We cut to the best visual effects you will ever see in your life.
Wow.
Oh, it's everything I hoped for and more! We are then followed by about 4 minutes of absolutely nothing happening. I think this font has Parkinson's. This dude looks so confused. Holy shit, is that Kanye? Right out the gate, just phenomenal color correction.
Y'all said that after this shit, I was finished.
What do you know? We lied.
What? It looks like somebody jizzed on the tape and then just tried to wipe it off. I'm sorry, that's a little mean, but the stylistic choices here are eccentric. So now we're introduced to the most confusing scene in the movie. I've thought this scene through a number of times and I still don't really understand what's going on here. This homeless guy aggressively turns this dude around to try and ask for money when he's with a woman. Then they just start kicking this dude's shit. And then Super Snoop, he jumps down, stabs this guy, throws the whore over his shoulder after knocking her out. We hear a weird moaning sound effect from the woman. I really don't know what's going on. In the next scene, they actually show her dead body in the building. So that's such a weird thing to be a vigilante about, like these damn whores getting paid for services. The next scene was when I realized that Ice-T would be narrating the rest of the movie, and it was in that moment that I had to change my pants. The editing, by the way, in this movie is psychedelic.
Made the boss look sick. Sick made bad business. Boss wanted to know what this was about. The boss sent out his soldiers to the hood. Find this motherfucker. Burn this motherfucker.
We really are in the alternate timeline. So they give us woman who permanently has a cold and an 80s action figure.
Fucking cell phone shit.
Fuck it, man. We don't have a cell phone to handle this shit.
Look, I'm aware of drugs. These two are definitely on coke. A cola, because wow, that caffeine. Why is it that when he sees the dead prostitute, he just sounds like he came his pants? Fuck. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want it so bad. Yes! Yes! Oh! This girl comes back, sees an actual dead person.
Hey, Shadow! Shadow!
She can hear him getting choked to death.
Hi, Shadow! You don't fuck with me, okay?
Shadow, don't mess with me, silly. Then we cut to see the big honchos, dude. Just the big mashuganas. The big hamina. So then we get Fat Joe, who is somehow the lesser of the fat, and the man who can't breathe. This lady's face got more exposure than this movie did.
Silver platter, bring it to me.
And they bring his friend.
We'll see the boy got hard.
For sure, dog. Whole lot of it, too. What you want me to do about it?
That is a lot of homosexual. I know some of the people in that room are probably actual gangsters. Somehow they still sound like 13-year-old white boys doing an impression of a gangster.
You know what I mean? Come out and these motherfuckers know how we do shit gangster style. I can dig that. I want that. Yeah, real motherfucking gangster style.
Ooh, yeah. That's how I'll be looking at that ass. So here we find out King is finna hop out the hood, dude. We get a shot of Big Pun looking like a Pokemon character in which he slices this woman's neck and there is no blood at all. King and his crew about to go out and pop a cap up in Super Snoop's ass. Remember when I said earlier that this movie has a payoff? The length of the shots during the middle of the movie are what I mean. These shots are longer than some of these actors' careers. I have to show you guys my absolute favorite line.
I just really want to find this motherfucker and put a cap in him. Cause tell you the truth, I just want to go do some fucking chronic, okay?
King. Man, y'all motherfuckers make some kind of sound and let me know y'all still there. Shit!
Is this supposed to be a comedy? Can y'all make some motherfucking noise so I know you're alive? Shit! Then comes the big reveal. I did not expect Snoop Dogg to be a fucking dementor. Why is this weapon like an anime weapon? Then we get a 4-minute chase scene. So then Snooper Snoop comes out of the shadows to bring a stick to a gunfight. Is this man planning to shoot him in the foot? And we get a sound sample of the same scream being used 3 times. Of course, with the usual amount of eagle sound effects. We find out that Jolene's finna hop out the hood.
Sweat it. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just no trick and that's gonna take a little walk right.
Just listening to Big Pun makes me feel like I can't breathe. We get the Oscar winner
Fail to realize your ass is on a leash.
who shoots King while he has a gun in his hand. And before he gets the second shot, Super Snoop walks up behind him and barks. What? Did he just bark at what? The following scene, I laughed so hard I thought I had a hernia. Holy shit! Yeah! We've been building up this entire movie to figure out what this character sounds like, and then this is the first line that he says.
Hey, yo, King. They'll be here soon.
Super Snoop explains that his wife and kids and the kids that he took care of in the neighborhood, I guess, all burnt down in this church. Jesus Christ.
You did it for the kids. He was down for them kids.
I love them kids, man. I love them kids.
To my surprise, which King did not immediately ask, so who was that dead chick then? Get ready, folks, because that last scene, that wasn't even the payoff. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Don't you see, I have the power of God and anime on my side. And finally, the biggest twist of them all. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Righteousness, you won't pay.
This shit is next level.
Bosses went down one by one.
What? Guys, I'm so happy this movie exists. You don't even know how excited I was to watch this when it first came in the mail. I adore movies like these. You can tell that the actors are having so much fun and trying their goddamn hardest to make this movie. I would also like to point out that you're not subscribed, and I also know that your name is Kevin. Subscribe, dick fucking shit. I would also like to point out that you're not subscribed, and I also know that your name is Kevin. Subscribe, Kevin, goddammit. Rapper. Just eat the candy, moron.